Sarmi, was a pleasure working together. Where were you before working together? What really prompted you to say, I'm looking for something new and I kind of need some help?
So I was looking for a job on LinkedIn primarily for 6 months, and I came to the point when I realized, been there, done that. Is there something else that I need to do better? So it was that quest to really hone into a particular strategy, a tried and tested method that worked, and then I came across your network.
Yeah. And you were very fortunate, B, because it was after you had worked with Katie and we updated your documents.
Yes.
You actually got contacted by a retained search headhunter, basically ended up where you are today. But we helped you with the interview process, and
Yes.
Diane helped you with the salary too. I typically ask, what'd you find most valuable? But for you, it could have just been, hey, you updated my documents and everything kind of worked out for me, right? And the stars aligned.
Yeah, I think the two things that were most helpful is, again, I am a believer in process, and I really adhere to the very nice documented process and checklist, because I wanted to really make sure that I don't leave any stone unturned, because like I said, I really was looking for a process of doing the things right. They teach you at B school, but then we forget all about it. And I realized, oh wow, here is a company who's really productized this whole concept in a very foolproof, strategic, time-bound way. And so I went through the checklist, and one of the things I liked a lot and that worked for me was the interview preparation.
We worked together 8 weeks. Now you work at one of the largest companies in the world, and I saw your email. This is a 77% pay, and this is significant.
This is significant.
You're right. You got to know when to push it and when to not, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think the key takeaways from all of this is that I think if someone follows your process and does the due diligence, they will see the dividends in more ways than one. But at the same time, one has to temper it and use one's judgment and understand it where you personally are in your journey and in your life. This definitely puts me in a very good spot, and all I can say is I'm very thankful and grateful to the universe to make it happen, and thankful to all of you and everybody. And this is just a process, and I think just sticking to the process will get you where you want to be.
If you don't have a blueprint or a process to follow, how are you going to be successful? It doesn't matter if you're in tech, finance, operations, and a lot of people approach this job search without a plan. And that's why it's so difficult for them. And it just goes to show you all of these small things, because it wasn't just updating your resume in LinkedIn. It wasn't just giving you a couple interview cheat sheets. It wasn't just talking about the salary, just a little bit things here and there, just like process improvement, right? Yeah. Sometimes we don't have to do massive shifts. Sometimes it's just a little bit here, a little bit there. And then when it all flows together, and it makes that massive impact. Hey, it was great working together, and I wish you the best of luck, and be sure to keep an emphasis on growing and expanding your network so that you can be positioned for that next role in a couple of years.
Absolutely. Getting there one day at a time.